Test, test. Hello, hello. We back. Back at it again with the sicky guy. Sicky Clive Mant. Last time we ended up defeating Hugo, the guy that was falling for
Welcome home, Sid.
what's her name? The girl that held the power of power of wind. What is that girl again? What's her name again? Not Clive. Clive is no, it is not Sid. We completed that. Benedicta, that's her name. Ah, yes, I am the stupidest. Anyways, yes, last time we defeated Hugo, who was the, I guess, current lover of Benedicta, and we ended up gaining stronger abilities from it. We ended up finding out that the punch, the wind up is actually really strong versus the other moves that I've gotten before. But yeah, hopefully this time we end up continuing the story and find out what to do after.
Clive,
And maybe we get Jill
you're
back
back.
in our party.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't
Adventure.
dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
They're actually
you.
in cahoots.
I will.
Here we go, speaking with Vivian again.
Ah, the conquering hero
What book are you reading
returns.
this time, eh?
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before.
Yeah, they're
The
crazy.
Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why?
Are you
Why work
racist
to
towards
rescue
orcs?
Kupka only to
Is that-
invade
is
his
that how the
home,
game-
the mother
are we
crystal of
okay
an
with that
allied
in the
nation,
game?
and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence
we're gonna
in
be facing
849.
Odin.
The Battle of the Twin Realms
Isn't
in
Odin,
865.
a thunder? No.
The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest.
I thought we were gonna get like Bahamut
But of late,
next
the
or
warrior
something.
king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
He will. Yeah, got him. Okay.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to
King
wallow in
Barnacles.
confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Let us go and make people happy with saying that someone's dead. First we say tell Karen, and then Mr. Blacksmith, and who?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you,
Which
Lady
eye do I
Karen.
look at?
It's true.
And speaking to
Kupka
Karen,
is dead.
I know it's kind of fucked up, but like,
No
I
more
mean-
looking over our shoulders then.
which one isn't?
Good.
Which one is the
Starting
not
to get a
blind
crick in my
one?
neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
Is that fucked up? Whatever.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
He's all like, who?
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
He's too focused on his job. He's all like,
This is
Kupka
it.
who?
A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try
I'm
to live up to
actually
the name.
Doug Bowser. Sup, Hippo?
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No,
I'm here to bestow
mine,
it to
actually.
you. Yeah.
Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
He was his son.
He is.
You
Big
crazy.
baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
No school.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
I've shared it enough.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right.
Okay.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Let's tell Otto again.
Thanks to Sid.
Sid. What do you have
Well,
new,
don't
Karen?
just stand there gawping.
Enhancer. 230.
Is that all?
Is that all?
What do you need?
What's up, man?
So, what'd it be?
Enhancer +1. Of 2 Earth and Furies.
Anything else?
My eyes. Ah!
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kuka is dead.
Yeah, I got him.
You bet. Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No.
Oh,
She was right, though.
Karen? She's a
Everyone was glad to
professor?
hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Go to his
Right.
grave.
I should. And I will.
I did it super
Well.
duty.
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
What the heck? Why am I getting sleepy?
Think Mid might need some help.
I'll probably stop after an hour.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive. What do you want?
What do you
I'm going
want?
to visit Sid.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
Watch it be like, oh yeah, this thing's to
Enterprise.
counter Hugo.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Ugh.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to... I've got the designs. Show these to Blackthorn.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Dang it. Yeah, I might end up like, taking a break here right quick, because this was not a good start for me. I just drank like a lot of energy drinks, and I started to crash.
It hasn't been.
This was a short one. I'm sorry, but I'll try to be back later. Okay.